Hi everyone, my name is Pierre. I will be your instructor for this EMOM workout today. EMOM stands for every minute on the minute, which means that every minute we will switch from one exercise to the other. The first block will be to estimate the number of repetitions that you can reach. You will do your exercises, take notes of your number of reps. This number will be your goal for the 3 next blocks. But first, let's get ready with a quick warm-up. We start with the legs with air squats. When you do air squats, you sit in the air, move the bum first, back and down, and make sure that your knees are not past your toes. We want to have a 90-degree angle in the knees and in the hips because this is just a warm-up. We have a short range here and we stop above the knees. Next, to prepare the chest, we'll do half push-ups, halfway down, up, halfway down, up. When you go down, you squeeze your shoulder blades, and when you go up, you open your shoulder blades. See that your hands are aligned with your shoulders, but they are wider than the shoulders. Feel free to do your push-ups on the knees. I remind you that this is just a warm-up, you have to take it easy. Next, for the back, we do the chest lift. Squeeze your glutes, look below you to protect your neck, and when you lift your chest, you have the feeling that you have a rope around your chest and someone is pulling on this rope towards the ceiling. Prepare the glutes, we do standing kicks. See that my knees are never locked. I keep a little flexion in the knees. This forces me to engage my glutes. If your mat is too soft, feel free to move on a hard surface for a better stability. Now let me demonstrate each exercise and the options. We will start every round with squat floor touch. This means that you will touch the mat with your hands. It is a deeper squat than what we did for the warm-up. The option for this exercise will be to do pulse squats. Then we'll do a push-up and raise the bum in the air to touch the toes with the opposite hand. The option is to do full range regular push-ups. Next, we will focus on the back. You are on your forearms and you move one hand above your hips and rotate the torso. The option is to do boat lift. You lay on the belly and you lift at the same time one arm and the opposite leg. We'll then do lateral lunge to foot tap. The option is to remain vertical at all times by doing lateral lunge only. For the glutes, we'll do what we call lying donkey kicks. You are on your forearms. You lift one leg up by moving the heel first. The option is to lay on the belly, put your hands under your forehead, extend your legs, and raise one leg at a time. The last exercise will target the abs with a combination of 2 moves. First, you will do a reverse crunch, then you will open your legs wide and close. the option is to open and close the legs only. Now you have 45 seconds for each exercise. Count the number of reps that you can reach for each of them. Your feet are wider than the hips, toes towards the outside. There is a 90 degrees angle between your arms and your torso. Do a squat to touch the floor. Here it is a deeper squat than what we did for the warm-up. And squeeze the glutes when you arrive up. Write down the number of repetitions that you just reached and be ready for the next exercise. Start in the plank position. The heels are pulled backwards. Do your push-up. Squeeze your shoulder blades when you go down, open the shoulder blades when you go up. Raise the bum in the air to touch the toes with the opposite hand. In this exercise, you will feel that it's a full body workout. Your chest, your shoulders, your back are working for the push-up. When you raise your bum, you are recruiting the glutes, hamstrings and calves, and when you touch the toes with the opposite hand, you are challenging your shoulders and your obliques. Write down the number of reps that you just reached. Now it's time to focus on the back. You are on your forearms and squeeze your glutes to protect the lower back. You squeeze your shoulder blades to bring one hand above the hips and rotate your upper body. Take note of the number of repetitions, and next we'll do lunges. The feet are much wider than the hips and toes towards the outside. Bend one knee to touch the toes with the opposite hand. When you push in the heel of that leg to go up, you will recruit your hamstrings and your glutes. Write down the number of repetitions, lay on the belly, go back on your forearms, look at the mat below you, squeeze your glutes, move your heel up to lift your leg. In this exercise, you will feel that your target is the hamstring and the glute of the leg that is in the air.
take notes of the number of reps, and be ready for the abs exercise. Lay on your back, bring your hand under your bum, move the knees towards your chest, lift your bum up to recruit the lower abs. Then go back down, open the legs wide and close. Write down the number of reps that you just reached. Your first round is done, so now you know how many reps you need to repeat for each upcoming block. Feel free to take the option here. Remember, pulse squat. Every minute the timer will tell you to switch from one exercise to the other, so even if you take a bit more time, you will still have a few seconds to rest after each exercise. For this second exercise, the option is to do regular push-ups. For the back, the option is to do the boat lift. Feel free to take the option here, which is lateral lunges. this one, I remind you the option which is to do leg raise. If you need an option for the abs, feel free to skip the reverse crunches, but move the legs only. You are done with your second round, which means that you are done with half of the class. Good job. You know the game here, you repeat the same number of reps, and you feel free to take the options if you need. Good job! One more round and we'll be done for today. let's cool down together. So take time to stretch every muscle group in the body. You did it! Good job! See you next time! Bye bye!